Vicki, Rick, this is LMPD Chief Paul Humphrey's third time testifying in a Brett Hankison trial. He took the stand last fall in Hankison's first federal trial and in the state trial prior to that. And Chief Humphrey has been consistent in saying that Hankison blindly shooting the night of the deadly raid at Breonna Taylor's apartment went against basic officer training. At the center of the second federal trial of fired LMPD officer Brett Hankison are two arguments: perception and policy. When Hankison fired 10 shots during a police raid into Breonna Taylor's windows covered with blinds and blackout curtains, the defense justified his actions, saying he perceived a threat after an officer was shot by Taylor's boyfriend, who fired a single shot, believing police were intruders. But prosecutors say Hankison violated LMPD's use of force policy when he fired shots without a clear target. And on the stand Wednesday, LMPD Chief Paul Humphrey read parts of Hankison's interview after the shooting, admitting that he did not see a person or a silhouette before he shot. Humphrey, who testified in the first trial and the state trial, again said Hankison's actions were bad, did not make sense, and went against basic fundamentals of handling weapons. Now, Chief Humphrey was not on scene that night, but two other LMPD officers who were also took the stand, echoing the chief's statements. Mike Campbell says he did not shoot because he could not see the threat and other lives could be at risk. He also testified he was involved in the decision to change the no-knock warrant, allowing officers to announce themselves. Campbell says the events that night stunned him because Taylor's home was considered the easiest of the warrants executed that night. Her ex-boyfriend, Jamarcus Glover, was the target of the entire investigation. And in addition to hearing more testimony today, jurors spent time outside of the courthouse visiting the site of Breonna Taylor's apartment. It was done previously in Hankison's other trials. Now, this retrial will enter a fourth day of testimony tomorrow, which will actually conclude it for the week because no proceedings related to the case will happen on Friday. Live from downtown Louisville, I'm Alexis Matthews, WOKY News.